Empowerment Through Knowledge and Sarina Stone present the Tequila Drinker's Guide to Health and Wellness radio show with your host, medical QiGong author, practitioner, and educator, Sarina Stone, featuring the director of the Universal Healing Tao Medical QiGong System, Master Mantak Chia.
Welcome back, listeners. We are here in gorgeous Tao Garden in northern Thailand. That's the home of Grandmaster Mantak Chia. And today we have a really complicated but beautiful and fascinating subject. People from all over the world come to take a very special course from Master Mantak Chia. And the practice is called Fusion of the Five Elements. I'm going to let Master Chia talk about this probably for the next 20 minutes, and we're going to give you as much information as we can. What is the practice? Why do you do it? What is the benefit? We'll do the best that we can to talk about this very unique and deep practice. So, Master Chia, hi.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us today, and thanks for inviting all of these people to listen to you. Mm-hmm. So today, our subject is fusion of the five elements. It's complicated.
Actually, we call the cream one of the cream practice of the Tao practice. The fusion of five elements is, we have to understand like this. Five elements in the Chinese and the Tao, we use the biggest use in the one of the biggest use, so widely used in the world. Okay, so the way that why is important, because we split the five element into five major organs. So we say the heart is a fire element. Okay.
Okay.
So and the spleen, pancreas is the earth elements.
Okay.
And the lung and last intestine is the metal elements.
Okay.
And the kidney and bladder is the water element, and the liver gallbladder is a wood element.
Okay.
Now when we talk about element and organs, they're always involved with negative and positive emotional.
Okay.
So we said hatred, impatience, happiness in the heart, and the worry, anxiety in the spleen, and sad, depressed in the lung, and fear in the kidney, and angry and frustration in the liver.
That sounds terrible.
So now emotional come involved, and we have the good virtual energy involved.
Okay.
So now we have this kind of cycle around us. So sometimes people don't understand. So now we say, when we talk about element, we say a conflict.
Yes.
We call actually all human, all the world and human and world war is always a conflict. Sometimes we call a territory conflict, a power conflict.
Sure.
Okay, you step over my land. Okay, or you take my thing without asking. You know.
It sounds a little childish, but yeah, we do that on a global
because
level.
we are so, and sometimes somebody. The worst thing is always happen is your boat come into my sea, my sea territory. Now we shoot you. Okay.
Yeah.
Your airplane fly into my airspace. I shoot you. Okay. So now, in a personal level, we also have this conflict. Okay. Now, the whole key is in the Tao say. The conflict we cannot dissolve. We cannot dissolve the outside conflict until we can dissolve the inside conflict.
Okay.
That is the first step.
It totally makes sense.
Now, so we said a simple thing, a conflict that we have, and now the world know, and the medical world know it. One organ, if you heal one organ, medicine, it can kill the other one or hurt the other one, or side effect on the other one. So the side effect of the So they're gonna want you take the liver energy, you're gonna affect the pancreas, you take the kidney energy, it's gonna affect the heart. That is a Then now we know it. Okay.
Sure.
And that's why people they take medicine. They think they cure one, but they cure.
They're killing the other one.
They cure one, but they kill the other one. Okay. Now in the Tao, that's the same thing, but emotional. So we say simple. Water counteract or destroy fire. So water is the kidney, and the fire is the heart. Okay. Now, when we in conflict, we not only have one person, one. When we have involved with family, children, and relative, friends, and higher position person, all come into the conflict. That's
Yes.
how we bring.
Yeah.
Inside conflict, we bring the other people to conflict.
Sure, for support, but now we make war.
Yeah, that is how we make war from that conflict. Okay, so in the Tao say, if you don't dissolve the conflict yourself, now you say the water. So we said water destroy the fire.
Yep.
Now, earth destroy or block the water.
Yeah.
So you see that now. But now we come to see the relationship. So water destroy the fire, but the fire, when it burns, it turns to ashes and it creating more earth. So we said the earth is the children of the fire. So now the water bully or want to destroy my mother, my parent. Now the earth is the children of the fire. Now it's, hey, you're gonna kill you're gonna destroy my parent. Now I'm gonna destroy you. Now we started to get, oh my God. So our children come in conflict, and our parents also in conflict. Now, when the earth come in and try to block the water, now the water is, oh my God, you're blocking me, you're hurting me. My children is a tree, is a wood, so wood can collusion the earth. So now my children are conflicting with you.
Well, that just makes me feel bad just hearing about it.
And now the earth say, oh my God, you hurting me, but my children is a metal, so metal can destroy wood. Now we're in a whole family conflict, in the parent and in my relative and in friend and neighbor and society. That how always start from inside conflict.
Yeah.
Okay, so now when we understand that this a pair of water destroy, fire melt the metal can cut the wood can colluding the earth. Now we know this conflict, and sometimes people are born that way. A lot of people born that way. Why? They're born with one organ very dominant, so the dominant one organ will try to destroy the other weaker organ. That's what we are, right?
Oh gosh, okay.
Yeah. So some people born with very big fire. Now it's going to destroy or melt the metal down. You see?
Yeah.
Now the metal say, oh my God, you melt me. My children is what? So metal creating water. I gonna have my children counteract you.
Whoa.
You see? So now we born with a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
So in the fusion, the first step we have to understand a conflict inside us.
Yes.
Emotional one organ can hurt the other organ. So the first thing in the fusion, you bring them into the center. That is how we feel. We feel them together. Enemy become not enemy. Okay. So the Tao said.
Wait a minute. You can even take the negative emotions out, put it into the center, and
Right.
it transforms?
And transform it. So that is a whole fusion now. So now the first thing is very simple if we look at it. Okay, I put the earth. So in the earth, the Tao said, okay, earth, soil, we can make a stove.
Okay.
And a pot. Okay, so I can have the stove. I can have a pot. Now you have a pot. So if you
With a fire underneath.
So if you put the water in a pot, now it protecting the fire.
Yes.
Okay, so now, the water, because we say water and fire is the oldest enemy. from older
Yeah,
until
yeah.
now. They're killing each other all the time. But you have something that are protecting the water going out. Now the water in the pot, now you can put the fire in the stove. So now they don't kill each other. But when the fire coming in and they boil, so now the two power become one. So the fire become part of the water, and water become the steam, and we call energy, chi.
Oh,
life
that's
force.
beautiful.
Okay, but now we have another pair, the metal and the wood. Okay, so the metal is used to cut the wood.
Yes.
Okay, but now the earth is in the middle. So we said the earth is a mother of the metal. So the guy get a knife and the mother stand in between on the person that you're going to cut. I don't think you're going to run over your mother and go and cut the other guy. So you know. So now you cannot cut the other one. So now the Tao said, okay, the metal can turn very simple. The metal can go into extract more water, so they can add more water in a pot, because when you boil for a while, become steam, the water disappear.
Sure.
And we need add more, so now the metal come into use. Now the wood is okay. The fire burning so much, and now in lacking of more fire, so the wood can supply the wood to burn more fire. So now 4 become 1, and 1, and 2 become 1, 2 become 1. Now 2 again become 1 again and become 1. So they fuse together, they come together, and they don't counteract and don't fight each other.
Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. So this is fusion of the 5 elements. Let's go a little bit deeper. And now, from my perspective, because honestly, fusion is my favorite practice.
And another important part is the senses. Okay, we always emotional aroused by senses.
Yes.
Okay, you see something, you hear something, you smell something. So some people, they smell something. Oh my God, this one is where my father you hit me, and that kind of smell or that kind of voice. Okay,
sure.
that kind of voice. Okay, so sometimes you met somebody and the voice they're so symbolic. The father that scold you or mother that shouted at you. Now it activates your emotional of angry, of fear,
Sure.
of frustration. So all these things is the senses. But in the senses, in for us, we don't know, because senses we say it always open.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do with it? Somebody shout at you, somebody do something bad, and you hear it, and in this way, you started to activate your emotional.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the other way, in the Tao say, if you can turn your senses inwardly. Okay. We said the senses like children, you turn into the organ. So we call the tongue to the heart. So when it's just like a children go back into the mother, and mother have more control. Okay. Ear into the kidney, and the liver to the eye to the liver, and the ear is to the kidney, and the mouth and the nose go to the lung. And now we have all the senses turned inwardly. Okay, so now in the Tao say, when you turn your senses inwardly, you have a protection. And now you go in to clean, you go in to have a more stronger senses, and the whole key is when you turn the senses inwardly, you have to learn how to forgive, forget, and let go.
That's amazing.
Because if you can deleting the information, we believe that all these things is a memory.
Yes.
And you believe that you can delete it, you can get rid of it.
And be clear. Master Chia, before I let you go, I know that when you get into the more advanced fusion practice, there is an energy body and there is a spirit body. If you just give us a couple minutes.
Sampaju. Yeah.
Give us a couple minutes on that one. Folks, you got to know that Master Chia actually has to go, so I'm going to ask him just for 2 or 3 more minutes, and then we've got to let this man go. Please tell our people, what is an energy body? What is a spirit body? How do we use them?
You know, if we understand one simple thing in the Tao, we said, the Tao said, we when we born, we are born with a soul and a spirit. If you believe that, okay. So if people believe that, we have something to talk. If people don't believe that, there's nothing to talk. Okay. So in the Tao said, we call 5 major enlightenment. Number one enlightenment, that if you know that you have a soul and spirit, you're enlightened. A first enlightenment. If you know your soul and spirit is a baby, it's a second enlightenment. Okay, and if you decide, I want to take care of these 5 major organs, 5 major soul and spirit, now you are third enlightenment. It's very important, okay, because people don't know they have it, and people don't know that this is the baby, and people don't know that, hey, I want the responsible to raise them. So in the Tao said, when people know, immediately the life change. Okay, why the life change? You see, if you have a 5 major baby in the house, and you used to go to a Saturday night fever, go out and sing and dance until 3 o'clock in the morning and leave the baby in the house, you cannot do it.
That's not very nice.
So that is, your life have to change.
Right.
And now you say, oh, I want to buy this or buy that, but now you say, oh my God, I have no energy, more money to buy milk to the baby. So I cannot just want to buy this and that, I can do it. No. Okay. So now in the Tao said, once you understand that you have the soul and the spirit, but it's too complicated. We cannot do anything. But the Tao said, and now the West also prove that our soul and spirit is an intelligent energy. So now, if we understand this, everything is easy now.
Wow.
Because in the whole Tao practice is Qi, energy. Okay? So now the first step in this practice is you have to get rid of the negative, so you can have more good positive. And now because of the fusion, you can feel more energy and you can have more energy. It's just like now you learn a way to gain more energy, and now you know that the soul spirit is energy, and I can take this energy to feed the soul and spirit. Otherwise you have no energy, because we spend so much energy in our life.
Well, you're saying soul and spirit, and just like energy body and spirit body. I mean, it sounds like these are not the same thing, soul and spirit.
So the Tao said, in the Tao, we believe that you inherit soul, spirit, and they have all different names, because everyone have one job and one purpose and one where to stay. So we say, original spirit stored in the heart, and the Hun soul stored in the liver. So one spirit, one Hun, or we call soul, Hun soul, stored in the liver. So sometimes we say is the color, the position, and the job. So every spirit responsible for one job, and one thinking, and one emotional, and one wisdom.
Okay.
Okay, that is how. And they are residing in us, and the intention spirit stay in the spleen, and the per soul store in the lung, and the willpower spirit stay in the kidney. So everyone have one soul, one spirit, like yin yang, and the job they do, and the color what they do, and where they stay. So they are different. Okay. So in Christian we said God is spirit and we are soul.
Okay.
So very similar, because soul and spirit, they are same species. You see?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I want to help people understand the difference. The visual I keep is of energy body, and then on top of that, spirit body. But I never really heard you talk about the real difference. And so thank you for that. All right, folks, we have to let Master Chia go. He is the busiest man in the world. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, don't walk away with my microphone, okay? Say bye. Say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Master Chia. Folks, come on back in a week or two, and we look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us on another Empowerment Through Knowledge adventure. Want to learn more? Find Master Chia at mantakchia.com. That's MANTAKCHIA.com. Find more medical Qigong lessons, books, and information about studying directly with Sarina at sarinastone.com. Sarinastone.com. Thanks for listening. If you like what you learned, subscribe today.